Embiramanar Jiyar Divya Tiruvadigalе Saranam. Welcome you all to the English section that is about the Tiruppavai Divya Prabandham, the Goda Amrutam. Now let us all enjoy the Goda Amrutam. Before that, we start today. What is the speciality of today? Let us do that prayer first. Then we go to the Goda prayer and Goda. Today is the 8th day in Dhanurmasam and 8th Pasuram. We are going to learn. Learn, I say, because we are going to know the deeper and deeper meanings within our capacity. Let us now see. Now, today is the Vishakha Nakshatram. That's the star is Vishakha. Whose star this is? This is Nammalvar. So, today we are so fortunate. Already Goda Devi mentioned that 10 are Gopikas and those 10 represent 10 Alvars and Nammalvar also come in that. But today being the Vishakha, now I just want to start with the Parankusha Ashtakam. Then we do the Goda prayer. Then we start the today's prayer with the Tiruppavai. Oh, Nammalvar Divya Tiruvadigalе Saranam. The beautiful name, Nam Alvar, Nam. What is Nam? Our Alvar, with all love, with all affection, all we are called them Nam Alvar. So, he is loved by all. That's why that particular name, he is our person. He is our Alvar. Now, then he has a speciality. This particular one, Krishna, Trishna, Tattvam. Krishna, Trishna, Tattvam. Nammalvar is. Tannai, Tan, Padi, we always say. Krishna himself came to him in his ears and he, whatever he said, he just gave that Prabandham. That Tiruvai Prabandham, that is Nammalvar's beautiful collection, and it is a divine work, we can say. It is a divine one. Divya Prabandham. Divya is a word actually, Divya Prabandham, that divine one. Let us now do the Parankusha Ashtakam, then we enter into the. Usually we go at about 6 o'clock. Now let me see the time. Still some time is there for us, so we do this Parankusha Ashtakam. त्रैविद्य वृद्ध जनमूर्ध विभूषणं यत् सम्पच्च सात्विक जनस्य यदेव नित्यं यद्वा शरण्यमशरण्य जनस्य पुण्यं तत्संश्रयेम वकुलाभरणाङ्घ्रियुग्मम् Nammalvar Divya Tiruvadigalе Saranam Bhakti Prabhava Bhavadadhuta Bhava Bandha Sandukshita Pranaya Sara Rasauha Purnaha Vedardharatna Nidhirachuta Divya Dhama Jiyat Parankusha Payodhirasima Bhuma Sri Nammalvar Divya Tiruvadigalе Saranam Rishinjusha Mahe Krishna Trishna Tattvamivoditam Sahasra Sekham Yodrakshid Dravidim Brahma Samhitam Sri Nammalvar Divya Tiruvadigale Saranam Yadgo Sahasramapahanti Tamamsi Pumsam Narayano Vasati Yatra Sasenkha Chakraha Yanmandalam Srutigatam Pranamanti Vipraha Tasmai Namo Vakula Bhushana Bhaskaraya Sri Nammalvar Divya Tiruvadigale Saranam Patyusriya Prasadena Prapta Sarvagnya Sampadam Prapanna Janakudastam Prapadye Sri Parankusham Sri Nammalvar Divya Tiruvadigale Saranam Setagopamunim Vande Setanam Buddhi Dushanam अज्ञानाज्ञानजनकं तिन्त्रिणीमूलसंशयं श्रीनम्माழ்வார் दिव्य तिरुवडिगळे शरणं वकुलाभरणं वन्दे जगदाभरणं मुनिं यश्रुतेरुत्तरं भागं चक्रे द्राविडभाषया श्रीनम्माழ்வார் दिव्य तिरुवडिगळे शरणं वकुलालङ्कृतं श्रीमद् शठकोपपदद्वयम् अस्मत्कुलधनं भोग्यम् अस्तु मे मूर्ध्निभूषणं श्रीनम्माழ்வார் दिव्य तिरुवडिगळे शरणं नमज्जनश्च चित्तभित्तिभक्तिचित्रतूलिका भवाहि वीर्यभञ्जने नरेन्द्रमन्त्रयन्त्रणा प्रपन्नलोककैरवप्रसन्नचारुचन्द्रिका शठारिहस्तमुद्रिका हठात् करोतु मे तमः श्रीनम्माழ்வார் दिव्य तिरुवडिगळे शरणं नमज्जनस्य चित्तभित्तिभक्तिचित्रतूलिका भवाहि वीर्यभञ्जने नरेन्द्रमन्त्रयन्त्रणा प्रपन्नलोककैरवप्रसन्नचारुचन्द्रिका शठारिहस्तमुद्रिका हठात् करोतु मे तमः सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु ॐ श्री नम्माழ்வார் दिव्य तिरुवडिगळे शरणं ॐ अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः ताम्रपर्णे उत्तरे तटे श्रीचिन्त्रणे मूलधाम्ने षडगोपाय मङ्गलम् ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம் ஸ்ரீமதே ராமானுஜாய நமஹ
जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय
राम ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः Dear devotees, welcome you all to the 8th day of Dhanurmasa vratam, Sri vratam. Let us now come to the Goda Amrutam, that nectar what Goda Devi gave us. First we do the Goda Devi Goda prayer, then we do those prayers which our Alvas, Acharyas we remember, and also the Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam. The important places like Srirangam, Kanchi, Tirumala, all we remember. Then let our mind travel and happily enjoy these things. And mind can go and mind can do many things, isn't it? That's what we are all the time Goda Devi gave us. Today, the first-hand information. What is the first-hand information? That is the Bhagavad Gita. And next one is equal to Bhagavad Gita. Is the one is Tiruppavai. Again the first hand information. It has not gone to the hand to hand. No, it's not a second hand one. Second hand nobody interested. Only first hand. Everyone want to, like first day, first show. All these things, how people throng to see that, like the first hand information is the one Bhagavad Gita. Ya swayam padmanabhasya mukhapadmad vinisrutah. Today we are going to discuss the things which Goda Devi beautifully given in the 6th, 7th and 8th. These three Pasurams have actually from 6th Pasuram onwards, we have entered into the second phase of Tiruppavai. That second phase, how it started and what Goda Devi wanted to learn, wanted to make us to, what she wanted to teach us. What she asked us to learn these things. Come, oh my dear children, come and learn. These are the things now we are going to learn as it is directed by Goda Devi. Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Srirangamangalagirim Karunanivasam श्रीभृङ्गमङ्गलनिधिं करुणानिवासं श्रीवेङ्कटाद्रिशिखरालयकालमेघं श्रीहस्तिशैलशिखरोज्ज्वलपारिजातं श्रीशं नमामि शिरसा यदुशैलदीपं श्रीरङ्गस्थलवेङ्कटाद्रिकरिगिरि आदौ शते अष्टोत्तरे स्थाने ग्रामनिकेतनेषु च सदा सान्निध्यमासेजुषे अर्च्यारूपिणमर्चकाभिमचितः स्वीकुर्वते विग्रहं पूजाञ्चाखिलवाञ्छितान् श्रीमते रामानुज वितरते श्रीशाय तस्मै नमः पूजाञ्चाखिलवाञ्छितान् वितरते श्रीशाय तस्मै नमः ॐ अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः. Let us now pray also for all our acharyas and alvars in this particular sloka, which is like the Parasara Bhattar gave the Nila Tungastanagiri today, and this is another equivalent to that. This is actually Sri Vratam. The Sri Vratam Mangalacharana Slokam. This is what we call the Sri Vratam. Tiruppavai is called in Sanskrit Sri. Tiru means Sri. We always call Tirupati, Tiruvengadam, like Tiru. These are Tiru in the Dravidian, in the Tamil word, and we call this Sri in Sanskrit. So what this Vratam? Pavai means Vratam. So Tiruppavai, Sri Vratam. The Sri Vratam, and the Sri itself is enough for us. Sri Rityevacanamate Bhagavati Brumakadantvamyam. This is a Yamunacharya say in the Kanta Cheta Sloka, the first foremost sloka, prayer for Mahalakshmi. That is the Mahalakshmi, the form is Goda Devi, Neela Devi, all in different forms are the same Mahalakshmi. Now let us now say, Sri Bhunayakam Indirancha Jananim Vaikuntha Senadhipam Kutastham Saravairinam Sruti Yugacharyam Chanatham Munim Ramabjaksha Guru Chayamuna Mahapurnau Yatindram Sraye Srimad Saumyavaram Munindra Vakhilanacharya Varyamshanah Ya Vishnu Anapayini Ya Vishnu Anapayini Vasumati Sanchintya Samsarinam Klesaughanavirujya Divya Karuna Bhartuscha Divyajnaya Lokesmin Avatirya Sadhu Saranim Shastisma Sarvaikramai Tam Devim Anubhuta Malya Varadam Godam Stumo Mataram Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Daily in a one format, we can say our pattern, we do every day immediately after the prayer. We do the very valuable prayer of Tiruppavai that day, Pasuram, and that which is in original language is Tamil and which is rendered into Sanskrit. Both the things we first recite and get the blessings of Goda Devi, then we enter inside. There is a requisition. Unless you, because we have come to learn Tiruppavai, and Tiruppavai, which one you are learning? That means let mind asks you, oh, today is the 8th day. So let us chant the 8th one and know that one in Sanskrit language. Why? Because Sanskrit is that divine, has got that divine entity. So then let us enter into the Tamil. Then we have come to the Sanskrit language. Those who can, then we explain each and every word or something. Whoever have got any doubt, they can also in Facebook, in YouTube, Even in Facebook page we have also, that is Srinivasa Ramanuja International Pravachana Goshthi. When you pronounce it together, it becomes Srinivasa Ramanuja International, it becomes SRI. The Sri is the word. Really, after reading the Yamunacharya, Sri Nityevacha Namate Bhagavati, what else we need? Nothing. There is nothing more than Sri. So highest is the Sri. So I felt it. This is Sri Pravachana Goshthi. Simple word. Sri Pravachana Goshthi. So nothing beyond that. So we are with all the blessings of Srinivasa Ramanujas, and also with the blessings of my husband, Sriman Sriman Padasarthi Garu, Gita Charya's blessings. In memory of him, we are actually doing all these karyakramas. Now come to the 8th Pasuram. Today, 8th Pasuram. Om Asmadgurbhyo Namaha. Alva Embirmanarjiya Tirupavai Sharanam. There are plenty of philosophical inner meanings in this, but we first go to the, we always call that one from, there is a saying, if the child, when they are born, because out of your curiosity, out of your, I can say, if you keep on, then even the month baby, you want to teach him everything, you want to feed him everything. Can you do that? No. You cannot teach. That's what even our Creator, in the Parabrahma Swarupam, Sri Mahavishnu, for his first son. Who is his first son? That is the Chaturmutka. That is the Brahma, the four-headed. Five-headed actually he was. Four-headed we call nowadays Chaturmukha Brahma. Whom the moment he was born, he was immediately he started teaching him all the Vedas. Teaching him all the Vedas to give to all of us, to propagate those Vedas to him. That when the Brahma, for everything to learn, there is a proper age. Even today, we have the 7 years, something like that we have. The mind has to get prepared to learn. But immediately when it had, what happened? We know that. Is now coming to the Vaikunta Ekadasi. The moment he started, when he was teaching, but he could not pay any attention. Brahma could not pay any attention. Our Pitamaha. Our Pitamaha is the one who is the role model for all of us. He could not pay any attention. Then immediately what happened? Immediately the Madhu and Kaitaba, and both of them, they noticed that, he is very, though anything, when you never pay attention, it never come to you. That's what they say. And also, it was stolen by Madhu and Kaitaba, because it is a very valuable one. They understood that it is very valuable. And Sri Mahavishnu is telling, let us also learn that valuable knowledge. But then finally, Brahma went to then made himself, sorry, I could not pay any attention, because please get me that knowledge again. I want to learn, I pay attention. Please forgive me for my mistakes, and please get me the knowledge. He requested Sri Mahavishnu. Then he has to run as and the Ashwarupam Hayagriva, in the form of Hayagriva. Haya is actually the horse. For anything, when you remember speed, we have to remember only the Hayagriva, that is horse face, horse-headed. Even today, those are all the things in the good olden days. But even today, what is the speed for the calculation? What you say? HP, horsepower. That called for the speed is horsepower. In any car, you always say horsepower. Why not elephant power or anything? No, elephant is a big animal and it is a huge one. No, which can run fast and which can tire sometimes less, and it never get any this, because that is the Ashwa. And many more other things, that is a philosophical thing that we don't want to go inside. So now coming to the point that the first day when you want to learn many things, no, that's the Goda Devi followed the same Vedic dictum. The Vedic dictum that Goda Devi followed and says gradational gradational, I can say elevation, if you want. So if all of a sudden if you go, then no, you cannot. If a class 1 student, and if you go and tell I can say graduate, those who come, I have so much knowledge, come, I will give my knowledge to you. No, for everything there is a level. Each even in US, I was teaching to some of these students here. Then they first asked, all of them are of the same age group, all of them are of the same class, or different age groups, different classes, never make them to sit in one place. These are the things which we have to understand. And we always say, oh, no problem, those who are. So these class, why do they have to make the classrooms separate, and also age group, why they select all this? It has its impact on us. So, like Goda Devi selected the first some Gopavalikas and do's and don'ts and all the things. Now coming to the second stage, higher level. Higher in that what we call the primary level is done. Now come to the secondary level like that. And these 10 Balikas, we can say 10 Gopa Balikas, whom she is bringing up, has deep and deeper God phenomenon people, those who are experiencing the Krishna. So she is particularly requesting them, please come and show the way. You know the way and you are enjoying alone. No, it's no good. Come and show the way. Show the way. Let all of us come and unite and meet Krishna. Let all of us go together. This is the one. Now we are coming. Let us now first today's Pasuram, and then we go to a deeper one. And today's Gopika is fully, in the sense, enjoying Krishna like anything. So they say Vishesha Paripurnaralu, we call. Vishesha not Paripurnaralu. Paripurnaralu is fully involved, indulged in the Krishna's happiness, you can say. But they say Vishesha Paripurnaralu Gopika. Now, what is the Vishesha Paripurna? With Krishna Anugraham, Sri Krishna Anugraham, she got full. So that Gopika we are now. And let all of us wait for the Krishna's Anugraham, isn't it? Yat dhyayati tat bhavati. What your mind focus and concentrate, you get that one, receive that one. That is only the power of the mind. Now come here. Keeeshvanam Vellenrumai Siruvidu Meivan Parandanagan Mikulla Pillaigalum Povan Poginnare Pogamal Katu Unnai Kuvan Vandunindrom Kodukulamudaya Pavai Ezhundirai Padiparai Kondu Mavai Pilandanai Malarai Matya Devadi Devanai Sernunam Sevittal Ava Vendara Endarule Loren Bhavai Andal Divya Tiruvadigalé Saranam. Let us now do the Sanskritized form of the Tiruppavai of 8th Pasuram. Pratyambaram Visadamityacharan Mahishyaha Nihara Bala Truna Bhakshana Sambhramadhyaha Sishtastya Bala Mahila Gamane Pravruttaha Tascha Varudhya Samagama Samahvayantyaha Tvamuttame Bahu Kutuhalini Tvam Uttame Bahu Kutuhalini Prabodha Gitya Tatam Samavagruhya Haya Surasyam Dirnam Vidhaya Hatamallamupasrayema देवादिदेव देवादिदेवमयमप्यनुगृह्यहेति अस्मान् बिभर्ति सुविचार्य कृपासमुद्रः स्वामी सुशीलसुलभ आश्रितवत्सलोऽयं ध्येयफलं च करणं च स एव कृष्णः वृत्तं निसर्गमधुरं व्रतमस्मदीयं ध्येयफलं च करणं च स एव कृष्णः वृत्तं निसर्गमधुरं व्रतमस्मदीयं गोदादेव्यै नमः जयतु जयतु गोदा भट्टनाथस्य पुत्री जयतु जयतु गोदा रङ्गनाथस्य पत्नी जयतु जयतु गोदा भाष्यकारस्य भगिनी जयतु जयतु गोदा भव्यरूपा धरित्री जयतु जयतु गोदा पावनी लोकमाता जयतु जयतु गोदा सर्वसम्पत्प्रदात्री आण्डाळ् दिव्य त्रिपुडिगळे शरणं गोदा देव्यै नमः श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः श्री श्रीनिवास परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः Today we have come to the 8th day and 8th Pasuram of Tiruppavai. With the girls awakened in the two previous Pasuram, that is 6 and 7. 6th is the one which we already in the framework we discussed. That was the second phase. First phase we have the factors, and second phase I can say, or even we can say the framework, the second part we have come to the. The Gopikas move ahead to arouse another friend the day. After mentioning the sounds worthy to be heard, they make the inquiry whether the first girl has heard them at all. How? After having heard them, the second girl, still on the bed, lies on the bed here. Thus the two Pasurams deal in detail with Sravanam, hearing. Sravanam is hearing, just to hear, which forms the first stage of sadhana. Sadhana means even the bhakti, Navavidha bhakti. The first stage is Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. These are all the 9. It comes as the first is Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. So the Sravanam itself has 2 stages. That is these 2 stages form as the sadhana, spiritual exercise, which forms the first stage of sadhana. For the sadhana, what is sadhana? Sadhana is a girl's name. Usually many of friends' daughter, her daughter's name is sadhana. This is actually spiritual exercise. Sravana is of 3 types. Sravanam is of 3 types. Hearing the scriptures, srotavyaha. Inferential prescriptions, mantavyaha. Preceptorial instruction, nididhyasitavyaha. These Upanishads say. These are the 3 stages, 3 types I can say. Sravanam is of 3 types. And to indicate these different sounds, mention is made of 3 sounds in each of the previous Pasurams. To hear the chirping of the birds in the 6th Pasuram and the confabulations of Bharadwaja birds, they do conversation. They were conversing birds each other. So the 7th Pasuram is to hear Vedas and Shastra. That is the Bharadwaja Pakshas. Why these Bharadwaja birds we say? You know, the Muni Bharadwaja, he lived for 300 years. Not even 100 or 200, no. after completion of 100 years, throughout his life, he was preaching, teaching and making his life for our others only, to make them to giving knowledge. Vyaye krute vardhata eva vidya. We always say, Vidyadhanam sarvadhana pradhanam, especially Atma, Adhyatma Vidya. Another great thing Bharadwaja was, keep on teaching and teaching. Whoever come to him, whoever asks that anything, immediately he was referring to Veda and full in detail. So, the Veda is like a Rashi. It is a big, huge, like a mountain, they say. Then 100 years, slowly gone. Then Brahma, the creator, who actually wants to appreciate Bharadwaja, and he appreciated him, and he extended his life to another 100. Then another 100, he got the vigor and happy and healthy and all the things, and so he could again started teaching the Vedas. Maybe even this Dasaralu has no other thing, but God wanted to do all these things at the age of this, almost 70 crossed. But still, they want full energy, I feel. I never feel that I'm tired or anything. No. So give somebody knowledge, is giving somebody what you have already got. Share that one. Never ever keep it with and go. No. Anyhow, all of us leaving this place and going. Before leaving this, give some impressions. Leave some impressions. Make some others with all your knowledge. Share that one. That's what Krishna did with Yudhishthira when Bhishma was about to leave this place. And at the last, Swachanda Maranam, the last day, Krishna took Dharmaraja and said, go. Yudhishthira vacha. He asks him. Then the Bhishma gives the answer, Jagat Prabhum Devadevam Anantam Purushottamam Stuvan Nama Sahasrena Purushaha Tadato Thitaha. That is the Vishnu Sahasranama speciality. So knowledge is to be shared, given. It should be, you have to give to share with others. You should not, remain, I am so knowledgeable, I have got so much knowledge. No, never ever do that one. It is your responsibility to share the knowledge with all the people. So here the Bharadwaja, when I immediately remembered, these birds converse, this is only the birds. But immediately the Nama Sadrishyena. So I remembered Bharadwaja Muni. Actually, fortunately, I belong to that clan. We always kept, when you say the Sankalpam, my son, when he does that Sandhya Vandanam daily, Angir Sabar Haspatyeya Bharadvaja Prusheya Pravaranvita Bharadvaja Gotraha Apastamba Sutraha Krishna Yujusekhadyayi. Like that, he first gives all the thing. Who is the one that immediately when you, a brahmachari or whoever does the Sandhya Vandanam, they have to announce about the clan, from where you got this particular Sadacharam. This Sadacharam never comes just like that. It is so how many, each and everyone has got one Rishi. What is that greatness, Your blood is important there. That Rishi who got this blood, the same blood is continuously, like a progeny, we are continuously, you are having that. The samskara yuktam, you are getting in your. That's why I am so fortunate that I came into this. I am a girl. Because girls never remain in the same place like a rice paddy tree. Rice paddy always to take out and put it in the other ground. Same thing, girl has to be given in marriage in the other family. It is a custom. And then only she can beget children, she can have the life and all the things. See, here also, when I was doing it, after that I came to this, we were actually with different, this Haritasa Gotra. That is the Gotra of Bhagavad Ramanujacharya's, Haritasa Gotra. Then come to the Bharadwaja Gotram, and there I got again Ramanujacharya's connection with me is how loving, I am so fortunate, I feel that when Bhagavad Ramanujacharya's has 74 Simhasana Adhipatis he made, and where I stepped into the house, that is, my fortunate thing is they are the one among the 74, that is the Simhasana Kandadai. That's why in our surname we have Sriperumbuduru Kandala is our surname. This Kandadai is the one for the Simhasana Adhipatyam. And also my father-in-law, the one whom you call this Goshthi, Srinivasa Ramanuja, is my father-in-law who was a Swayamacharya. These are all things, it is not just came, it is all God planned these things and put us in this and make His work to go successfully. This I always feel in that way. And also in remembrance of my husband, Parthasarathi, whose name is Geetacharya, and who is giving each and every thought in our mind, and I always proceed. So Bharadwaja birds made me to remember all these things. What can I do, man? I have to stop here for a moment and look back. Now coming forward, please come. The rishis and seers who under God's grace, vision, rare spiritual things, impart that they have seen to others, and these are like the birds referred to above, that they meet and discuss spiritual subjects, the rishis, and that's what the alvars, the Mudal alvars, all the three of them, they meet in one, all of them got meet in one place and they were discussing. Then fortunately the Sriman Narayana was present among them. When they discussed spiritual subjects and reached decisions, is amply born out of this verse, Ishavasya Upanishad. Iti susrama purvesham yarastad vichatikshire. Thus have we heard the elders commenting on spiritual subjects. Those who meet each other and mutually discuss their experience about Sri Krishna or Sriman Narayana are like the and Bharadwaja birds. He is referred here by Goda Devi. Is here referred by Goda Devi. Here also, I am sorry, what I am doing, this is the one. Bharadwaja birds is referred. This Keeeshvanam. Okay. Then those who meet here, hearing both these types of birds indicating hearing the scriptures to the second type of sounds, they here belong the booming sound of the conch. The next. Coming from the temple, the Pasuram 6, and combine the sounds of churning, singing and clashing of ornaments, and the gopikas are engaged in churning curds, yogurt you can say. Pasuram 7. From the sounds, though heard at distance, they are able to guess the form of their source and situation. Hearing only the sound of the conch, they are able to imagine the conch. When you hear the sound, you can imagine the sound. Though they do not see it and trace its sound to the temple from where it is blown. There is a saying in Sanskrit, inference, we call inference. That what today's inferential perception. The first one is hearing the scriptures, the first stage. Srotavyam, the second one, inferential reference perception. That is, this is Srotavyam, that is Drashtavyam. Then, what is another? Drashtavyam, what they are saying, they have to see that one with their mind. And that means guessing is different. You can guess, it may correct, it may not be correct. Guess is not all that. But when you inference is that one, I can give one small, because we studied logic when we were in postgraduate students in Sanskrit. We studied Tarkam. We call Tarkam is logic. Yatra dhumaha tatra vahnihi. Where there is smoke. Smoke never comes without fire. Where there is smoke, there is fire. You did not see the fire, but you are seeing only the smoke. They did not see the Sankham, but they only heard the sound that is of the Sankham. And also, but in the same way, Okay. Then Vyatra Vahnihi Tatra Dhumaha we can say reverse way? No. Sanskrit is such a wonderful. The Tarkam goes in a very logical way. Vyatra Vahnihi, if you say, wherever there is fire, there is smoke. Need not. Need not. It is. Why? There is an iron ball, the burnt iron ball, iron rod, I can say, iron rod. It is really, there is fire. But is there any smoke? No smoke, only fire. But where there is smoke, there is fire. So these are the logical way of the things and all the things. So here, the beautiful way of inferential perception is very important for all of us. And yesterday's Pasuram was inferential perception with the Sankham. From the sounds they heard the distance, as they were able to guess form of the source in their situation. Hearing only the sound of the conch, they are able to imagine the conch. In truth, they do not see it, but they trace its sound to the temple from where it is blown. They hear the sound of the churning of the curds in it, or they are mingled with some sounds. These are the ornaments. They have the ladies who are wearing the various you can say the chain, decorative bracelets and all those things. They are making the sound. These things also have the sounds have a power. What is the one they say? We are here, when you hear a sound, sounds have a power to create and present the images before the minds of the hearers. Before the minds of the hearer and whoever hear. The first sounds confine their effectiveness only to being heard. The second sounds, besides being heard, have helped the imagination to give shape to their sources. In neither of these sounds do we find words, no, only sounds, no words, which present directly the Krishna's nature or Krishna's attributes. Still, they help all of us to understand that the dawn is near. The common sense gives, these are the birds and also the ladies who got up and doing the churning the yogurt and all this. This I understand that dawn is near. The third sounds are that is today. The third sounds are reiteration, saying that one in a collective way, reiteration of Hari's name by Munis and Yogis as they wake up in Pasuram 6, and the singing of praise of Narayana and Kesava, and by the Gopikas in Pasuram 7. These sounds directly present God's nature and God's attributes. That is, whoever you call Narayana, you call Krishna, you call Kesava, whatever name you call, whatever form you want to say before. We can regard these as similar to the instructions imparted by teachers. What is the meaning? Adhyatmika. Suptamudbhodayantim adhyapika. That the teachers here. With this Sravanam or hearing becomes, then the Sravanam or hearing becomes complete. These are the three stages. Today we are able to complete one stage, that is hearing. Having tasted the stage of hearing to its completion or the perfection in the two previous hymns, the Gopikas set about to trace in the Pasuram the fruits of reflection, of meditation. That is the fruits of reflection is meditation. Today, Goda Devi talking about the meditation. Today we are also about Bhagavad Gita. The examples we are going from the chapter 6, Atma Samyama Yogam, those are the things. Hearing washes the impurities from the mind to a certain extent, but there are certain other impurities which stick to the mind. It is not that easy to wash them out. They keep the tendencies of passion and ignorance, rajoguna and tamogunas in a dominant position and effectively prevent the tendency of purity, sattva-guna, from becoming manifest. Every word get into manifest. That is when the intensity is important here. So these are actually the rajoguna and tamoguna or stop us the tendency of prevent the tendency of purity. So thus our true nature is veiled only when it is not prevented. When it is prevented, and the tendency, because it has that rajoguna and tamoguna has that tendency to prevent us not to move further. So that's why ignorance, attachment, hatred, egoism, and many more. These impurities of the mind should be eliminated by meditation. That is sadhana. We started in the beginning, we were discussing. When the river of the mind flows over sense objects, it gets contaminated with sin and brings us evil, as it is then filled with the waters of ajnana. That is aviveka, you can say. If on the other hand, the river of the mind is filled with waters of wisdom, that is viveka, it flows toward the self-knowledge and brings us infinite good. To make the mind flow towards the self-knowledge, the way that leads to sense objects should be fully closed. This is the one, mind always wants to do something. It cannot stay idle. It cannot remain idle. It always wants to do. So then our acharyas, alvars, and this what they say? Put in the right direction. Put your mind in the right direction. Train your mind to move in the right direction. These are the words we always hear, isn't it? So what the meditation does, let us now discuss about. Now come to the Goda Devi of today's Pasuram. And just now, before, most of you in the Facebook and even the YouTube and Twitter and Facebook page, all of you might have heard, just now we were reciting the 1,000 names of Sri Mahavishnu. 1,000 names. Yesterday was the Ekadasi day. Yesterday I wanted to say something about Vishnu Sahasranama, but I felt, okay, let the time come, then we. Ayira namam solli, say that Goda Devi say, Ayira namam. 1,000 names, say 1,000 names, she says. So, the chanting of the divine name, that is Sri Vishnu Sahasranama. The chanting of the divine name has an importance place in the disciplines of, what are the disciplines for the spiritual knowledge when you want to learn something? The primary requisition, we can say, like elementary knowledge. Do you have elementary knowledge? Then only you are eligible to join in a school after that. What we call kindergarten, all these things, we always the names. But the elementary knowledge, once you have to fulfill certain, that is for the spiritual ladder or spiritual realm you want to enter. The elementary knowledge, the first requirement is the Vishnu Sahasranama. And immediately other one, Bhagavad Gita. These two, Rama Mishraji, when he met Alvandar Swami, that Yamanacharya in that way, and wanted to give him his Kuladhanam, Asmat Kuladhanam, and when he wanted to give, to receive that Kuladhanam, you have some prerequisites. Prerequisites means you have to learn Bhagavad Gita, you have to learn Vishnu Sahasranama thoroughly. Those things like base things. Then if the foundation is great, building can stand, isn't it? So these work for the spiritual foundation, which makes a strong foundation for the spiritual. Now you can construct the maximum. How many multi-stores? 100. 100 stories. Now we have seen 103. Here in the Empire Building, and also in New York, and now in Chicago, that almost in. So these are if the foundation is strong, then in the number of stories, how many you can build, no problem. The skyscrapers. So in the Adhyatma, japa is the one. What is this? This adoration of the divine names, or we can say by a name, it takes the two forms. How you can adore it? I mean, how you can adore God? I adore Him, you say. How you do? But you say, generally, a single divine name, that is japa. A single divine name or of a mantra. The first priority comes the mantra. The second priority comes the stotra. So, japa and stotra, that's the difference. The mantra, which may also, sometimes long formula. If you say, Sudarsanaya Heti Rajaya Namaha, simple we always say. Sudarsanaya Heti Raja. But sometimes my husband used to laugh also. Sahasrar hum fat swaha is the word. Actually, that is the mantra. Oh, fat, that fatkaranam, that enemy to go, that fat has that power. When you utter the mantra, so here mantra, which may also be a long formula, the stotra, however, is invariably uttered aloud. Stotra cannot no. They say open your mouth loud and say that one, and invariably utter aloud. That's why what he says in the Bhagavad, in the Bhishmacharya, Jagat Prabhum Devadevam Anantam Purushottamam. When he say, Utthitaha, Satata Utthitaha, not like a sleeping sound, no. So, utter aloud, and it may consist in chanting verses conveying the glory of attributes of the divine. This is what this Sahasranama, Ayiranama, actually this Bhagavad Gita, this Goda Devi insists that let us now chant this Sahasranama. That is why during Dhanurmasam being the Goda Devi's instructions, we started this Vishnu Sahasranama the day of the Dhanurmasam, and we are doing daily 11 times, and it is continuing for 11 days. 11 and 11, all these are for our mind. Mind is the 11th sense or sense. 10 senses we know, above all is the mind. That is the 11th sense. So 11th day is actually the lunar calendar. 11th day is called Ekadasi. That works on our mind. So that's why we have to observe fasting, not to make the mind not to run. If it has more energy, it goes all over around the world once in a way. It can easily go around the world. So we have to stop that one too. It's running. So we have to not give enough food for the mind today, is the Ekadasi day. So we are on the fasting. But in Vaishnava Sampradaya, we have no total fasting, we never do. Katika Upavasam, we never do. We enjoy. But enjoying in a different form, and when mind asks, hey, what is this? Every day you are giving something, and today you have given something different. Yes, today is a different, special day. Today is Ekadasi, to say to the mind. So these are all the things that have come to the word Sahasranama, all of us, we know this. And here, the devotional purpose, the elaboration of the name serves the one. Inward concentration is the essence of devotional practice. Inward concentration is the essence for devotional practice, but inward concentration is also the most difficult practice. Inward concentration is most difficult practice. This is the word, I still remember Krishna, this is the one in the sloka, 6th chapter, I remember, in the Bhagavad Gita, 34th time, Chanchalam himanaha Krishna pramadhi balavadhrudam tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. Arjuna make a pleading. Arjuna tells Krishna, oh Krishna, so Arjuna says that, Sri Krishna, in the 34, the mind, he tells about my mind is very fickle, turbulent, powerful, and unyielding. To control and concentrate it, it is a difficult in controlling the wind itself. Like a wind, can we control the wind? Nowadays, yes, we say. How? They are putting that one in the air condition and making that one to blow in a different way. If you want heat, yes, give how heat air comes, and if you want cold air, this is different. But if you go out, are you able to the pravaha vayuvu? The prana vayu you may able to do by pranayamam. The pranayamam, a restriction of the breath, we can do. But in the pravaha vayu in the outside, that's the beautifully he says, it is, my mind is like very turbulent and it is very fickle and powerful, unyielding. To control and concentrate it is as difficult as controlling the wind itself. So this particular one we have to remember. So for the same thing, immediately on the same, the 6th chapter, Atma Samyama Yogam, or you can say Dhyana Yogam, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, when any doubt comes, there is Gitacharya. The very moment he tells, oh Arjuna, it seems you have something in your mind, some doubt. I agree with you. He is telling first thing, when you teach, do you respect others' words? And you say, I agree with you with all those things. Then he tells the solution. Asamsayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagena cha gruhyate abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagena cha gruhyate. This throughout Bhagavad Gita, remember this particular, when he really, oh, you are a useless fellow, you cannot do anything, you have no capacity to catch anything. Is the way discouraged anyone Arjuna? Did Krishna discourage Arjuna? Learn those things. Learn Bhagavad Gita and learn how to encourage. Whoever come to you, make a point, encourage them. In my childhood, this is the only teaching I got from my father. When you encourage somebody, that encouragement you get in your heart. If you encourage, do the same, then you get. When you do good to others, it will be good to you automatically. So, when we always say, oh, why do I have to do good? It is for you. You are actually benefited by doing those things. Encouraging somebody, you get encouraged. Remember these things. So Krishna immediately throughout the Bhagavad Gita, he will encourage Arjuna to fight. For he is a warrior and fighting is his duty. So to do your duty, it encourages him. Although the Krishna delineates here the meditational yoga system in the 6th chapter, that is the Atma Samyama Yogam, the 6th chapter, he does not stress it on, only encourage Arjuna to pursue it as his path. Krishna admits that this meditational process is very difficult. If Krishna admits, what about us? We have to. No other way. But here, Lord Krishna tells to Arjuna, Asamsayam Mahabaho. He says, O mighty armed son of Kunti. The Kaunteya means son of Kunti. It is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind. It is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind. But, there is but is there, remember that. But it is possible by suitable practice and by detachment. What he said first immediately, Mano durnigraham chalam asamsayam, no doubt. O my son of Kunti, O my friend, he is telling, It is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind, but it is possible by suitable practice and by detachment. This is the chapter 6, sloka 35 gives us. Krishna emphasizes practice and renunciation as ways to control the mind. Practice and renunciation as the means and ways to control the mind. But what is the renunciation? Again, if you want to renounce, no, we are not, I cannot renounce even one time meal also. Renouncing, these are the when immediately all the things requirements only. Renunciation is not that easy. Today it is hardly possible for us to renounce anything, for we are so habituated to such a variety of material sense pleasures. Despite leading a life of uncontrolled sense indulgence, we attend yoga classes, isn't it? And expect to attain success. There are so many rules and regulations involved in the proper execution of yoga. This is what Tiruppavai teaches us daily, the ritual when we are doing. The Godadevi herself beautifully gave the do's and don'ts and the ritual, how to perform this ritual, and she was slowly training our mind in a way that. So he discusses meditational yoga system, that is we call meditational. Nidhidhyasitavyaha, they call. Here, one should eat moderately, just enough to keep body and soul together. One should not eat for the enjoyment of the tongue. Yuktahara viharasya, you are all the things. Yogi, Yundi, want to continue. Now let us come to the Goda Devi's. The beautiful way of teaching us, because time never stop. Time keep on moving. And we have to see the time also. We have to respect the Kalaya Tasmai Namaha. Now, what is the Goda Devi gives us this particular Nidhidhyasitavyaha, which is this particular Pasuram. Imagining that others are our opponents, our minds find ways of doing them evil. Even our mind, imagining that others are our opponents, our mind finds way of doing them evil. By cultivation as a contradictory measure, clemency towards them, the idea that they are our enemies eventually disappear. They are the mind. And yesterday we were telling who is the friend and who is the foe. Both the things is the money, is the mind. So when you cultivate good habits, then the measure, in the way it cleans our mind, and then no enemy you can see in your mind, it disappears. Jealousy always tries to misrepresent good men and twist their good qualities to make them appear as lapses and shortcomings. Instead of indulging in this unbecoming exercise of misrepresenting and accusing them, let us freely recognize their goodness. Let us freely recognize their greatness and feel happy, and in course of time we shall overcome jealousy. Krishna, in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which we are not discussing, the entire Bhagavad Gita may come in this way. So the anabhyasuyave. It's asuya, abhyasuya. That means jealousy and not having jealousy. Oh Arjuna, the knowledge is coming to you because you are not jealous. If you are a jealousy person, knowledge never come to you, and the knowledge which you have got never be useful also. It will. Because the jealousy, the word which spoils the mind in its thinking process. So, when the feeling of happiness in the good fortune of others becomes habitual, when a sinner or a bad man does wrongs, a saint or a good man with harsh and insulting words, our minds feel excited with indignation. To eliminate this feeling, we must learn to remain indifferent to the malicious remarks of such frivolous people. We always say, this is a, whatever I teach here in this particular, this one, these are always, God wanted to give an exercise. Sometimes in the school, what we do, when you study, they always teach something, then after teaching, they give some homework also. You have to finish that one, what you understood, do that one. So God also sometimes gives some homework to me to understand what I am teaching here in the class. Are you really? This is from Bhagavad Ramanujacharya. This is what Bhagavad Ramanujacharya. See, small example. I cannot resist myself without telling this one to you, because this is actually, this one has come to me from my father-in-law when I first, at that time really, to be honest, I never ever have any spiritual background. Spiritual is the one, I'm born in this family, it's a different thing. But I never tried to be so spiritual or something, no. But when he taught this Ramanujacharya's experience, only one incident, he said when Kaveri river, when he was going, while he was going, he was only with all the tradition bound people, with all the what you can say, elite community people, with all them. He was the whole discussing many scriptures, discussing and all the things, and going and taking bath. And what we always understand, once you take bath, you become pure, isn't it? So after taking bath, Ramanujacharya was holding the shoulder of the person who is actually abandoned by the society, outcasted, we can say the word, by the society, and he was all alone singing about Ranganatha, and he was calling him and holding him and walking on his shoulder, putting the hand on his shoulder, and all these learned, the so-called learned people, they call themselves so-called learned people, I say. The so-called learned people actually put their finger on their nose. Oh, what is this Bhagavad Ramanujacharya doing? It is a very undue thing. How can we have to ask him? They started, somehow among them, one disciple, one Shishya got guts to ask Ramanujacharya, I did not understand. Why do you do this one? When you become pure, when you have come to the service of Lord, we have to be pure. Why you are touching the either way we can say untouchable person? Why you are doing that? It is an impure person. Why you are doing? Oh, then Ramanujacharya said, what I am teaching, the soul is common in all. Only the difference is the body, isn't it? This is what I say. Then with the differences are there in your mind is because creating only with the bodies. But the soul is pure always. When I say Bharatiya Tattvam is Atma Tattvam, we always call and say, but we always see differences everywhere in every place. Is this? So Bhagavad Ramanujacharya, when the Shishya asked, I teach, whatever I teach, I just want to put in practice, the practicals. Theory I teach in many places, but when it comes to the practicals, I really myself want to check myself whether I am true to my consciousness or not. Antakarana Suddhi. That is what Bhagavad Ramanujacharya taught us. If you feel proud about, I we really feel proud about Ramanujacharya and 1000 years back, the glory also we are bringing. But are you sure? This sort of mind do you have? If you really have, then why you see still differences? No, you should not. These are the things always. So here, these are the example. When you are able to do, when these are the things, good man and with harsh and insulting words. Our mind feel excited with indignation. To eliminate this feeling, we must learn to remain indifferent in the malicious remarks of such frivolous people. Thus, by cultivating feelings of friendship, clemency, happiness, and indifference, impurities of the mind, that such as envy, desire to hurt others, always mind prompts you. Our mind prompts you. What? It tells, go, say that one. Oh, they feel they are so great. No, what is that greatness? Nothing. This is their defect. So mind all the time try to find faults with them. So that is happiness and indifference, impurities of the mind, such envy, desire to hurt others, jealousy and indignation, which are the offshoots of rajogunam and tamogunam, are washed away, and the mind attains peace of, that is why peace of mind. Everyone want to have peace of mind, but they make it into pieces only. Then there is a possibility of the mind steadily concentrating on the subject of God phenomena, we call that Krishna. Then this day, today is the day, in this particular Pasuram, today's Pasuram is 8th day, 8th Pasuram. Now we have come with all the reiteration of the 6th Pasuram and 7th Pasuram we finish. Now come to the 8th Pasuram. The Gopikas indicate this possibility as signifying daybreak. They point to the bright light, to the eastern horizon, and the marching of the buffaloes to the meadows. Why do you say this is the... we are in a very urban place. We never see any buffalo, we can say. But remember, what it signifies also, it is in a symbolic way she is telling. But everything has a, that we always say, surface meaning and suggested meaning. What she wants to suggest, we learn that one too. The Gopika to be roused today is an accomplished woman. She is an accomplished woman, skilled in feminine arts and capable of stimulating the curiosity of Krishna himself. Stimulating the curiosity of Krishna himself, that is the specialty of today's Gopika. Confident that Krishna himself will go to her. I can say go to her also not correct, come to her. She is very confident that Krishna himself will come to her. That's why she is not getting up from the place where she is enjoying Krishna, and she is still lying on the bed and happily listening all the other Gopikas are considering it improper to go to Krishna's presence without having such a lady in their midst. The other Gopikas, because she is, unless Krishna, actually Krishna was always search his eyes only for this Gopika, and if she is not visible there in the group, Krishna may not look at us. That was the fear, all other there. So then all the Gopikas feel that, oh, Krishna will definitely look at if she only come with us, because she has the curiosity. Krishna has very much interested in this girl. So no other Gopikas rouse her from a sleep. To the worldly minded, now this the lady. Now the worldly minded, night is, we always, Ratri is a word for all of us. The worldly enjoyments we enjoyed, these are all andhakaram, ignorance only. Night promotes indulgence in sense pleasures. That's what everyone understands that. And the night is cognigal to the, I can say, sleep or born of inertia takes possession to us during night. We welcome the passage of night and advent of the day. The night should pass, then the advent of day, that is the Brahmi Muhurtam, then Arunodayam, then Suryodayam, all these things we always our alvars and others, they always give attention to them, to these things, because the day enables us to pursue mundane efforts. But to those yogis who experience Krishna's presence and attain union with him, every moment of the night is precious beyond calculation. Ya nisha sarva bhutani. These are Bhagavad Gita explains, that's a different thing. So to the Gopikas, to night alone is the time for that unique experience and union. Here there is a different meaning of the night in the sense where Indriyas always come down, cool down. That is the way the state of mind is cool. So the Gopikas too, night alone is the time for that unique experience and union. Once the day breaks, the elder Gopas, in whom Rajoguna tendency dominates, wake up and intervene, and they may disturb them. See, the Gopikas who anchor after the union with Krishna find security and refuge only in the night, only in night. They fear the approach of dawn, even because those who object to their meetings with Krishna might wake up and hinder their effort. Therefore, they hasten to draw out the Gopika before the night wanes. That is why actually these Tiruppavai Aradhana also early morning before sunrise only, because at that in the Brahmi Muhurtam or even the Arunodayam sometime our mind can focus, and at that time the Sattva Gunam is the good thoughts only come, and after that the worldly things keep on coming, and when you remember list of things, to-do list and all the things, then you immediately get yourself involved in the worldly things, so the attention will not be towards the Krishna. So that's why she always recommend this thing. Here, when we are discussing about this Pasuram meaning also we have to look. Before that, I remember I have one small coat, one coat only I am selling. This is a small coat. This coat, after I came to US, children were taking me to movies also. I used to go, and they know what sort of movies I like, something didactic, something which gives some meaning for life. Then they were giving this particular movie, that is Kung Fu Panda. Most of you heard about it, I think. The Kung Fu Panda. But the movie when I was watching, there was a quotation in that movie. That quotation really got my attention. Why? Because we all of us read Ramayana, Sri Ramayanam. The Ramayanam, when I gave actually total Sampurna Ramayana Parayanam we did, when there was a Acharya Seva Yatra in 2005, I remember, 2005 I think, 2009 maybe. So when Acharya Seva Yatra we were doing that Sampurna Ramayana Parayana in our Goshthi, because that was the demand, that was the request. Demand I never say, they can demand me, but they requested, let all of us do Sampurna Ramayanam. So we did that one in 27 days. From Punarvasu to Punarvasu, we did that 24,000 slokas in 27 days. At that time, it came to my mind, many slokas, whenever I was having some special attention toward them, I was like a jewel. I used to deposit them in my mind nicely, and these deposits really giving me a lot more things. See here, in the second sarga of Bala Ramayanam, Balakanda of Srimad Ramayanam, Valmiki go with his Shishya, Bharadwaja, and Satutiram Samasadya Tamasaya Mahamunihi Shishya Mahasitam Parshe Društva Tirtam Akardamam. See, he says, Akardamam idam tirtham Bharadwaja Nishamaya Ramaniyam Prasannambu San Manushya Mano Yatha. We are discussing about the Just now the Pasuram says about the good thoughts and good behavior and how to cultivate those. Bhagavad Gita also we discussed. Now the quote from the Ramayana, this particular quote, when I was watching the movie, that Kung Fu Panda, that has come to Panda 2, Panda 3, maybe on these things. But when I watched this particular one, you also kindly notice this. This has so much so, the purport of Ramayana, the same sloka. Your mind is like water. What Kung Fu Panda say? Your mind is like water. When it gets agitated, it becomes difficult to see. When it gets agitated, it becomes difficult to see. But if you allow it to settle, the answer becomes clear. When you allow it to settle, the answer becomes clear. This Kung Fu Panda word, and here akardamam. Akardamam means without dirt. That means clean water. Tirtham, the water. Bharadwaja is telling to Valmiki, telling to Bharadwaja. Nishamaya Ramaniyam. Beautiful, that is Sarayu, you see. Prasanna, the Prasanna. Ambu, the water. Crystal clear. We always sometimes say, na? When the water is when the mind is compared with water. San Manushya Mano Yatha. San Manushya. Not all the normal Manushya Mano Yatha, it did not say. San Manushya Mano Yatha. The beautiful way. But here in the Kung Fu Panda, a generalization he gave that your mind is like water. When it gets agitated, it becomes difficult to see what is the bottom. What in the bottom can you see? No, you cannot. So if it is agitated mind cannot see the things in the real form, real. But if you allow it to settle down, the answer becomes clear. Jai Sriman Narayana. Now come to the Tiruppavai. This is a quotation from about the mind, about the thing, what Godadevi gave us. And also today is the beautiful thing about our... Yesterday we did Podathalvar, and then we always Poigai Alvar. Now today is the Pei Alvar. Pei Alvar we did Pei Alvar today. The Pei Alvar also we discuss after after the Pasuram discussion we do. Then we come to the Pei Alvar. Discuss a lot, because today being the Vishaka Nakshatram and our Nammalvar is sitting in front of me. What are you teaching? Let me see. Are you teaching anything other than my Tiruvaimoji or anything? Then he may ask me then. I have to answer that. Alvar Embirmana Tiruvadigalé Saranam Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Alva Embirmana Tiruvadigalé Saranam. The 8th Pasuram, those who have, and tomorrow is another, every day comes to the Keeeshvam Engum Anai Chatan Kalandu. This we already did yesterday. And Keeeshvanam, this is the one that we have to do. Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Awakening and inviting in the third position, that we the Pasuram is the 6th, 7th and 8th. That is the third one. So to join the special worship of this Tiruppavai Nombu, and the girl 1, girl 2, girl 3, if you say, the Gopika 1 done, Gopika 2 done, now the Gopika 3. Now we are in that stage. Keeeshvanam Vellenrumai Siruvidu. Oh girl, wake up. They are doing it. Keeeshvanam Vellenrumai. That means the lower horizon, that is in the east direction, brightening, and buffaloes are gazing the tender grass. Remember this word, Siruvidu. The Siruvidu is very important. Then so actually that's what we discussed already. The brain needs a gradational elevation, not all of a sudden if you do, blast, done. No. That's why she always tells also, Chirut chiride mel. Open your eyes slowly, closely out. If you suddenly open, I don't know, we may not be able to face. That's like a person who got one lottery. He was really pretty poor, and suddenly he got the lot in India. It happened in our childhood. I still remember that incident. He got out of his expectation. He got the first or second place, the lottery. The amount came to his place, but he could not remain to enjoy that amount. This is the thing. Sometimes we are in the spiritual thing, and many people who could not resist by doing the meditation also. That's why meditation has many problems when they say if you are not doing, even in our Goshthi we have some people like that. They always say, pray for me, pray for me. So we do that. So these meditation, if they are not able to do properly, that may. But when you do chanting the name, it has nothing, no problems. That's why Godadevi first stage tells chanting. Na en namam sollu, she says. Seppu means say. Namam seppu means say. She all the time says, go and say the name. So when you start saying, mind grasps slowly, then it immediately, see the speed, it can pick up the speed and it can learn many more. So Siruvidu, even the spiritual, when you are in the spiritual, one day I want to learn everything. One day I want to do everything. I finish this one. 18 chapters. Not even 18 minutes I can finish. Not even 18 hours I am telling, 18 minutes. So, the purport of the knowledge you really receive, it really, you have to absorb it, able to absorb. Put it in practice. What knowledge you have, even the little knowledge, what may be, little knowledge is dangerous. Don't go to little knowledge. Even whatever the amount of knowledge you acquire, put that one in practice. So, here is the lower horizon is brightening and the buffaloes are gazing the tender grass, Chiruvidu. The morning time we always do the Chiruvidu only. Early morning, we always say, I was telling to our Goshthi Bhagavatas, like breakfast morning, and then afternoon lunch, and then night again dinner. We have all the way Trikala Sandhya Vandanam also is given. The same way our Goshthi goes 3 times. Right in the morning and then afternoon. Afternoon we used to do Ramanuja Nurtandadi regularly. And now after some of the different like Bhagavad Gita or all thing. And evening mainly Vishnu Sahasranama Parayana and followed by according to that particular time and season we do the Pravachanam till 7:30. It is already 7:30 we are reaching, it seems. No. So, Mevai Parandanagan Mikulla Pillaigalam, the animals, the birds, and the young children, all in Povai Poginare Pogamal Katunai. Instead, calling everyone passing by, we came. That means when you go to Tirupati Prayana, I remember in my childhood, even after I came to US also, when wanted to go to Tirupati, I went to do 10 houses. Really, believe me. I went to do 10 houses and said, we are going to Tirupati. So we beg that one. We beg everyone in the way. Beg, I say that word. We want to beg. Give something to give to Tirupati and to put it in the hundi. So because this was involving everyone, remembering, and the travel you make, because making everyone to get the blessings of Tirumala Srinivasa, to each and everyone should get. That was our elders taught us the way. Why Goda Devi could alone? No. She wanted to make everyone and we want to enjoy. And some of them actually were ready in hurry. So I said, we stop. Let this, our mate also, co-mate we can say. Let her also will join. Otherwise it is not sufficient to finish. So Kuvan Vandun Hindrom Kodukalamudaya, unto you to call you, Ogala happy disposition, Pava Edindirai Padi Parai Kundu. Wake up, sing along and seek boons. Come and sing, and Krishna is here. And Krishna is happy that let us go and meet him. So, Mavai Pilandane Malarai Matya. What are the greatness of Krishna? Here again they repeat the Lord who tore into parts the demon and the wrestlers. Mallara is a Chanduka Mustika, Chandura Mustikal. Devadi Devanai Senunam Sevital. Not only for us he is also gods of God. All the devatas also worship him, the King of Kings, we call. So, Avaven Arayan Darulel Varin Baba, he will be pleased. Bless us, my girls, he will please and bless us. Why? This is the reason when he is ready to bless everyone. At that time, even our Goshthi people, they went and visited the Divya Deshams, and he is ready to give, he blesses, even if you won't go. But when you go to the Divya Deshams or even the Tirtha Yatras, what is the great benefit, you know? This is the exactly what Godadevi said. When Arayand, oh, you have taken the trouble to see me. You have come all the way to see me. This is the greatness of the Krishna. Krishna says, oh, you could have remained in your place. I would have come to bless you. But you came all the way to see me. Oh my! Then he get more and more affectionate. If we go, he will be more, blessings we receive. That is our ancestors all the time used to go to Tirtha Yatras and meeting going to temple as a regular habit, all these things always. To go to the place of where he stay, or waiting that he will come and bless us. Even it is his duty, definitely. It is his duty to bless us, even if you don't go. But still, when you go, there is the affection, there is the love. Mother, if just is a small example, mother prepares food. Everything she according to the child's taste. As she understand, as she observe what taste they like. But still, if the child immediately say, Mama, I like this particular way of this particular preparation. I like this one in this way. Then she'll be overwhelmed with happiness. Oh, I could do something. It is at least it is the same thing with Perumal. He wanted, like we do the Bhagavat Karyam, but he come to the Bhagavatas and he makes us to feel happy, and that is his utmost happiness. That is his happiness. So let us give the chance to him also to feel happy. Why always you only feel happy? No, let the Perumal to feel. Our Vaishnava Sampradayam, Bhagavat Mukhollasam is the first priority, not your Mukhollasam. You may feel, I am happy, today I did my meditation class, I did yoga class, I am happy. No. But it is Bhagavat Mukhollasam is the utmost happiness for all. So here today's Pasuram, pointing out the signs of dawn. What are those signs of dawn? It is in the east. Somebody said when I was telling him, sun rises in the east. It is a normal statement, we always say. Then those who watch TVs and those who have got astronomical places and all the things, they say, no ma'am, I read in one story, in the planet Venus, the sun rises in the west only and sun sets in east, because the point of view is different. Where you are, they were doing. It is the sun is in one place. Sun is not changing to this thing. But the way how earth moves, that is why we are also. As sun is not, somebody said sun is not moving too. Because Raurati Tiravihi. Not only he is moving, he is making sound and moving. Om, the Pranava Nadam he is making. And also he is moving that's why. Suryaha is a word. Sarati, the Surya, all those words give because he has the movement. But that movement is not that we count. We count always the earth moves and makes the day and night, months and all years. All these things are happening. So, but if you, the purview is from different place, in Venus, you have to see that he is in the west, the sunrise, and east, its sun sets this way. So here, the girls, the brightening of the lower skies, the buffaloes out to graze the tender dew-laden grass, because in stories, children enjoy. If you are only on this particular, what you can say, global thing, they want to see different places, different wonders. So they want to see the planets. The Earth planet is the only one? No, there are many more planets. Let us know something about that. Even the Shashti Samvatsarana, we always daily in the Sankalpam. What is this Shashti? Shashti normal calculation is our full length of span of life is 120 years. Where Bhagavad Ramanuja lived and showed us this is the full life length of healthy person can live 120 years. But the Shashti is normal, Shashti Purti is common. The Shashti is the one with the planet, Guru. Guru is the name itself is our ancestors, how the name came. Guru, the heavy planet. He takes that 60 years for one round. For his one total round, it takes 60 years. So that Guru is the one who is protecting us from falling all the things from the sun. Otherwise, we would have long back gone. The earth planet would have. Because of the protection of Guru, the word is, Guru is a word here. Actually, normal meaning is actually thing, but it's heavy. He's. So the Shashti. So like so many planets, nowadays we always we do hear and say about it. And also sometimes when you say, is that planet, somebody asks me, is that the lunar, when the eclipse happens, Grahanam we call, the Rahu and Ketu, are they real planets? If you real is nodal points only they are, nodal planets. Because when they meet, that's when the shadow occurs, then we are getting these grahanams. But still, we always observe grahanam. We always see this thing as according to the Jyotish Shastram. Because they understood the reality of the stars and the movements and their direct effect on us. That's why those who are born, they may not be knowing, but it does not mean that they do not know, so the effect will not be there. No, effect is always there. According to the star nature of the star, the same star, those who are born, their nature is the same as the star of that. So these are all that, linked with our universe we are doing. And here they say east, in the east direction, prache dise namaha, dakshinaye dise namaha, pratiche dise namaha, udiche dise namaha, urdhvaya namaha. It's all like this. Sandhya Vandana when they do, they always do this for the directions to all. Antarikshaya namaha, bhumyai namaha. So these are the, they said in the eastern direction. So see this, the Andal says, the next whom she is calling upon. Many of the girls are going out to worship, but leaving them aside, we are at your doorstep. We stopped them and asked them to let all of us go together, so they want to make it together. So please wake up and let's get to the Lord. The Lord who vanquished the demon Keshi in the form of horse. The Lord who defeated the restless demons, the Chanura, Malalu, the Lord who is the king of the king, Krishna, who is the king of all the kings, Devadi Devanai, Senunam Sevital, and Devas. When we sing and pray and get to him, he is going to be so pleased. When we sing and pray and get to him, Krishna is going to be so pleased that we sought him out instead of him coming to us. That is the one. Instead of Krishna coming to us, we go and pray. Because the need is actually for whom? It is for really mutual. Some people say it is mutual. Krishna also cannot stay without the jiva, without the bhakta. And Bhagavata, you can say the Bhagavata, you can say the sadhaka, who cannot stay without the Krishna's presence. So it is for both, but Krishna being he says, why you came all the way? So he shows more and more love and affection, and then he blesses us. Instead of him coming to us, that he will joyfully bless us and remove all our deficiencies. We are always deficiencies. We have lots and lots of deficiencies. He is the one only with full form and full-fledged, the rupam. So let all of us go and enjoy this one. And here in this particular Pasuram, and many more things to remember, but let me see, and that what is the time already? The Tiruppavai Alvar also we have to remember. It is only 4 minutes left. Then we have only this to see about the Alvar. Alvar Embirmanari Erthivigale Saranam Poigai Alvar, Pudat Alvar, and Pei Alvar. In this Pei Alvar today, he is actually Tula Satabisha Mudal Alvar. It is very famous as saying Mudal Alvar. On the 6th Pasuram, the first Alvar is Poigai Alvar. What he showed us, we already did. Jnana Deepam. Let it the Jnana Deepam, he could in his mind, he got the Jnana Deepam. Then when the second one is the Pudatalvar. The Jnanam starts becoming ripened. When the knowledge ripens, it turns into devotion. As long as you remain with knowledge, your mind all the time questions, cross questions and reasoning, so many things. Where reason fails, intuition arises. It is a normal saying. So once the Jnanam comes into the ripened condition, then it turns into devotion. Then the Pudatalvar Mahan Bhava, he did the Bhakti Deepam. Earlier, the first one did the Jnana Deepam and the Bhakti Deepam. Jnanam and Bhakti, both like Jnanam and Anushtanam, other way you can say. These are like the two wings for a bird which can fly. So Jnana Deepam, the first Alvar, the second Alvar, Pudat Alvar, Bhakti Deepam, he lighted. Now today, the third Alvar, because Pei Alvar, his name, Pei Alvar, in that bright light he could see, because they are all the time chanting the name of God and chanting the form they are seeing. Lakshmi Vishishtudaina Narayana Darsincharu, we say. Lakshmi Vishishtudaina. That means the Sriman Narayana. Sriman Narayana. Narayana with Mahalakshmi. So Lakshmi Vishnu Narayana Dasinti, that is the one Pei Alvar, the speciality. This is with Annamacharya Kirtana. Kanti means I have seen that darshanam. The Lord actually blessed them with his darshanam. That is the same thing with Pei Alvar. He could not resist himself because he wanted to, because the bright light he could see. His mind is searching in that light. That they say, Krishna, when Krishna Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhavet Yugabadutthita Ediva Sadrusi Sastyat Vasastasya Mahatmanaha. This is the when Krishna appears. Suddenly Arjuna felt the great light came in front of him. The great light, and then his mind from that turned that light he saw. In that light he saw the form in a different way. That Vividani Rajate iti Virat. The Virat Surupam, Viswarupam, Arjuna saw that. He could not bear that one. But here Peyalvar, he turned Tirukkanden, Punneni Kanden, Tigajam, Arukkan Ani, Nijamukkanden, Sirukkilaram Pun, Ajikkanden, Purisengame Kanden, Sengangai Kanden, Enna, Ajivandan Polindu. What a beautiful, it really gives each and every word get manifest into our mind, and it give the form of this particular Pasuram. And there they saw what the Peyalvar immediately got the Sakshatkaram when they got Jnana Deepam and Bhakti Deepam, both of them. And because of the help of these two Alvars, the Peyalvar had nothing to do any effort. Because Narayana, because he is totally immersed in that Narayana all the time, so he could visualize the form of Narayana, that is Tirukkanden. How he was? He was like the ocean color, Divya Mangala Vigraha, immediately with Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi was in his chest place. She was there with all like a golden color, he saw them. So here he saw in the what you call Sudarsana on his right hand, and left hand he got the Panchajanyam, that is the Sankam, conch, and the disc, all the things, and immediately he was happy by seeing the Peruval, that is Paramatma. Tananu Tane Darsimpajesanu, this is Alvar, Nammalvar's word. Tannai Tan Padi, the God himself wanted to do these things. Who can stop? Vedatan. So when immediately, when Poigai Alvar, Pudatta Alvar, Jnana Deepam and Bhakti Deepam, they did. Bhagavantane, Darsincharanlo, they really did the Purushakaram. Purushakaram means they really pushed me forward. They pushed me towards forward to reach that stage. He reached that stage. Marpal Manam immediately he got that Tiruvengadate. Tiruvengadatan. That is why today the Peyalvar is Goda Devi also. Tiruvengadamadiyan. That means she saluted to Tiruvengadanatha. That is Tirumala Srinivasa. That's why we do in the Aradhana, we do the Saranagati to Lord Venkateshwara. We do Saranagati to Lord Venkateshwara with his mantrams. Marpal Manam Sujappa Manjayarto Kaivittu Marpal Manam Vaika No Ibitam Narpal Vedattan Vengadattan Vinnor Muditoyum Padattan Padam Panindu. What is telling? For the meditation is the one which discussed today the Goda Devi. Srotavyaha done in the sixth Pasuram. Drashtavyaha done in the seventh Pasuram. Nidhidhyasitavyaha, the third one is Samadhi Sthiti, or even we can say the meditation. And that means keeping Lord in your mind for long. I will tell you the secret. Who is saying these words? Peyalvar. Peyalvar saying, I will tell you the easy solution to control your senses. ఇంద్రియాలను జయించడానికి ఉపాయం చెబుతున్నాను రండి అంటున్నారు పాసురం మహానుభావులు. ఇంద్రియాలను జయించ. సో టు కంట్రోల్ యువర్ సెన్సెస్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఏ ఈజీ సొల్యూషన్. యూ వాంట్ టు సే ఎస్. The supreme power is the one Lord Srimanarayana is given in by our Vedams, that is knowledge. So to know him, what is the source? Only Vedam only. So Vedame Adharam. But is he able to, are we able to see him with our physical eyes? No. With our physical senses, when we cannot. Then how he could see him, that is a Peyalvar, how he could see the Lord's form, then only he could write this one particular one, he felt it. Tirukkanden, Kanden means I saw him. He is declaring, I have seen him. See this, he is with Mahalakshmi and he has describing also. Just simply he said, I have seen him. How he has given darshanam to him? See, నిత్యసూరులు కూడా ఈ తిరుమలకు వచ్చి స్వామిని సేవించారు. దట్ మీన్స్ ఈవెన్ ద నిత్యసూరీస్, దోస్ హూ ఆర్ విత్ లార్డ్ ఆల్వేస్, నిత్య మీన్స్ ఆల్వేస్ విత్ లార్డ్ ఇన్ their కైంకర్యం. So they have given, when you remember Nityasuris, when you remember the form of the Lord who gave darshanam to all and who really, and here who is in the Tirumala, if you remember him, if your mind can just catch, you have to catch that one, that if your mind can catch and possess that one, ఇది సర్వేశ్వరుని సేవించి మనస్సు ఆ స్వామి యందు ఉంచినంత మాత్రం చేత, when you can keep your, that is the one nididhyasitavyaha. Meditation, we always say, keep the mind. Chitta vritti nirodhaha, that was Patanjali Yoga Sutra, the first 7. The all other functions of the mind stop at one place and only focus on the work what you are doing, on that Lord's form. You look into that, enjoy this. Apadatalamastakam, the Narayan Suktam tells, right from the toe to top to toe, you enjoy the beauty, the Sarveswara of Sri Venkateswara. That's all your, that is the easy solution I am telling. Keep Lord in your mind and all of this. This is what Vasudeva did. Vasudeva was holding Krishna on his head. What is it symbolically? It is physical, normal looking. Actually, there is a place and like a baby, the same, and he was holding on his head. No, it is another way, in meaning, in each and every thought. It is the Krishna who is making me to do these things. It is he who is speaking to me. It is who he is seeing with me. It is who is hearing with me. I am not. If once you come, everything is his, everything you totally immerse in Krishna's love, and wherever you see only Krishna only, then where is the question of your senses? I cannot control my senses. No need. Don't make any special effort to control them. They may rebound and do bad to you also sometimes. Maximum demand they may ask you, then you are nowhere. So always, first try and do this one. The first stage is to utter the name, to spell the name. Seppu, she is so much Godadevi is like, say the name of Lord. Then when you continuously saying the name and form are not different. So you enjoy the form. Srotavyaha, drashtavyaha, nididhyasitavyaha. Immediately, when you can see the form, and immediately the nididhyasavya, you possess that form in your mind. Keep it in your mind. Preserve it in like a very jewel, very precious jewel. What you do? You immediately put it in a very good safe where the thing. Same thing, when you look into the Tirumala Srinivasa, where is Kali Yuga Daivam, these are the one which here he was the one Nityasuralu in the Paramapadam sevinchi. E Tirumala, that means those Nityasuralu also come down to Tirumala. They also come down to Tirumala and wanted to do that their Kankaryam here. So such is the greatness of this Seven Hills Lord and the Sarveswara, and let our mind focus on that and let us say, Kanya Sravana Sanjatam Seshachala Nivasinam Sarvesham Pradhamacharyam Srinivasamaham Bhaje. Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Jayatu Jayatu Goda Bhattanathasya Putri Jayatu Jayatu Goda Ranganathasya Patni Jayatu Jayatu Goda Bhashyakarasya Bhagini Jayatu Jayatu Goda Bhavya Rupa Dharitri Jayatu Jayatu Goda Pavani Lokamata Jayatu Jayatu Goda Sarva Sampat Pradatri. Sarvam Sri Krishna Parmasandal Divya Tiruvadigalе Saranam Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Jai Sriman Narayana.